Okay, what's up, y'all? Y'all are probably trying to figure out where you been? You haven't been posting, you've been posting. Life has been lifing, right? If you are just tuning in here, my name is Ina Kai. I am an interdisciplinary artist from Washington, D.C. If you've been around for a little bit, then you know I've been doing a few things: dance, music. I've built a corporate career in copywriting and communications and marketing. And in 2019, I became a watercolor artist. So I first became popular on TikTok for my silhouette dances, and that was a personal thesis, what I'll call it, to connecting my dance practice with somatic healing, connecting my body with the understanding of the chakra system, and in the understanding that women, we hold our trauma in our hips. So my silhouette dances actually originated from really getting back into my body and shaking some shit up. I was inspired during a time where I was actually studying to be a yoga instructor. I was studying my 200 hours, and we were reading the book entitled The Body Keeps Score. And after reading that book, I immediately realized that not only do we store trauma in our body, but it manifests as pain, and a lot of the ways to get that stored trauma out of our bodies is to move it and to stretch. That's where my silhouette dances came from, and I decided to do silhouettes because I wanted the intentionality to be in the spirit of the movement rather than the focus on the physical body itself. So if you've been following me for a while, that's how you found me. My name is Ina Kai, the creative. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I am an interdisciplinary artist and storyteller. When I talk about interdisciplines, I'm talking about music, fine art, painting, dance, theater, modeling, photography, videography. The list goes on, you see. Now I've transitioned to really showcasing all of my skills, and as an interdisciplinary artist, that's always been the dilemma, choosing one. And so I'm going to take you all on my journey, my personal journey as an interdisciplinary artist, and how I will be implementing all of my disciplines in the way that I tell stories and explore themes of memory, self-definition, identity, ancestry. I've always been a makeup girly. I've always been a skincare girly. So I have notes here, because one thing about it, I am definitely neurodivergent and I be forgetting. So I have notes, and what's so fun about this notebook is that it's actually dubbed as my watercolor journal. So I have like random watercolors in between my notes. But anyway, I actually want to take a second to talk to my fellow interdisciplinary artists, my multidisciplinary creatives, my hybrid creators, cross-genre storytellers, my integrated creative architects, my mixed media storytellers, hybrid creative alchemists. I'm talking directly to you, my people. My people, listen up, okay? We have a dilemma. There's a tale as old as time, right? In a world that demands labels, categories, pick a lane, stay in a lane, have a singular focus. We, the interdisciplinary artists, the hybrid creatives, we are considered the flighty ones, the ones without focus, right? The scatterbrained, right? The jack of all, master of none. So society says pick one, be an expert in something. But what if specialization was actually the riskier choice? Being called a jack of all trades literally used to sound like a curse word. It used to sound like a slur to creatives in any type of industry, honestly. Not even creatives, just any industry. But what if now is the time where having multiple skill sets is the key to building a career that no one can duplicate? So the question remains for my interdisciplinary artists, and I, for that matter. How can someone who works across multiple mediums, or sciences, or industries, or techniques, or expertise, or a skill set, build a cohesive career without losing depth or clarity? Here's a quick hint. Being interdisciplinary isn't about doing or being able to do everything. Instead, it's about connecting everything together into one cohesive vision or perspective. More on this, let's get into the dilemma of the interdisciplinary creative, the hybrid creative, the multidisciplinary artist. What's our dilemma? And how do we actually use this dilemma as a strength or an advantage? Okay. Totally forgot to record a closing, but see y'all in the next episode.